Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer, a self-confessed child labour exploiter, and the owner of usedvehiclesales.com.au. And in this video, I am going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2005 model. How'd it go, mate? Drive all right? Just leave the key there. Thank you. This 2005 model Subaru Forester manual that I got for sale right here on my yard, freshly driven by my 12-year-old son. So, well, he actually likes to get the cars. His thing is, if you go out the back and wash them so I can video them, then you get to drive them around the front, and he's like, oh, yeah. So that's why he's driving the cars. So what I've got to show you is, firstly, when I buy the cars, including this one, if you look down there, I'm looking at the reflections in the paint. See how there's no dents? And then I like to look across the front here. There is evidence that someone used to have one of those stone deflector thingy on it, and that's why there's no stone chips. And then if we look up this side here, not a single freaking dent. So that just tells me a lot about the car, that the previous owners really cared for it, parked it well away from everyone so they didn't get a dent on their baby. I like to look here, see how there's no, see how the tyres are wearing evenly across the surfaces. It tells me all the suspension geometry and steering components, all that, are doing exactly what they should. So let's go for a walk up here and I'll show you what's going on inside. So it's got the keys and all that there. So we've got the power windows and cruise, power windows and central locking, and all that's operated from here. There is a little mark on that seat there, and the car's basically priced accordingly, but the condition inside here is bloody nice. I mean, in these videos, that mark on the seat looks a lot worse than what it is. It is there, but it's not as bad as the video represents them. So just like to be up front and show you all that stuff's there. Once you get used to these, you won't want to drive a car without them. I'm telling you, they are bloody good. So these ones have got the auto hill start. So basically, you put it into gear, you put your foot on the clutch, and you hold it there, and it will hold the car on a hill start for you without the handbrake. Really great feature Subaru do with their cars. So this one's got the 238, as you can see, runs and starts beautifully there. And we've got, oh, look at this, we've got somewhere to put your milkshake. So milkshake or a coffee holder, whatever you want to put in there. Beer if you're the passenger. That just closes up. We've got the tunes that, don't be mistaken by this radio. It might look basic, but I tell you what, it's got some good bass behind it. It's not the best sound system in the world, don't get me wrong, but it just sounds really cool. Aircon is icy cold. It is a 5-speed manual, and it's the twin range one. It's got the cruise control, so you can hold your speed while you're on the freeway, and you don't have to worry about getting speeding tickets. So let's keep moving around. If you have a look in the back here, oh, we've only pressed the unlock button twice, or that, to unlock. Let's have a look at the condition in the back there. Pretty neat and tidy. You don't get them for this sort of money in this sort of condition. Normally the real cheap ones of these look like they've been in some sort of murder scene or something. But again, the seats drop down like that. Just thought I'd show you. This pops out of the way. And when you drop those seats down in your symmetrical all-wheel drive, you will find that you have an instant shaggin' wagon. Let me show you. So there it is. If you look at all the space there, you can just drop this one down by popping that and pushing it forward. Of course, it didn't go all the way, but you get the idea. You can see what's going on there. Got the mat in here. The previous owners have had that, so the carpet condition underneath is immaculate. You got this little fella here too, so you pull that across there, so that if you've killed someone, you've got some dead bodies stored in there, you can leave them in there and no one would be able to see them. When you shut that, they can't see in. Very cool feature if you're into transporting body parts. If you're not, you just have it so no one can see your cargo in the back. Now the bumper bar is wet from where my old mate's just washed it. So it is the 239 Jesus car. So people can go, oh Jesus, here he comes. And it's like, yes, that's me. So, or you can go bang and drive your shin into that tow bar and you're allowed to say, Jesus, that hurt. Or you could just take the tow bar off and then you'd walk past it and you wouldn't drive your shins into it. Up to you how you want to play that. So, just giving you the options. If you want to go and use it in an Australian Rally Drivers Champion, you could give it a go. Looks like Cody Crocker did. So no, that's the model. These, the Cody Crocker Drivers Champion. They were driving the Subaru Imprezas back then, and and really blitzing the field in that area. But if you have a look, you can see the whole condition in there. The car's in beautiful shape. Pleasure to drive straight, drives nice. I'll tell you everything we do to them in a sec when they come into our yard. So, got a mat under there. Normally mats are covering marks and stuff. Nah, it's all pretty clean and tidy under there. Looks like it's covering a pen that someone left there. There you go. Free pen, probably still be sitting there when you come out. So, there we have this 2004 model Subaru Forester XS 2.5 EJ25 that I got for sale right here on my yard. When the cars come into our yard, we do 3 levels of checks on them. We do a road test, yard test, mechanical inspection. This one went straight through all those testing beautifully. No issues, drives, runs, starts, does everything it's meant to do. You're going to be happy with it. So it got through the road test, yard test, and then the third test we do the mechanical inspection up on the hoist there. Underneath, we've got 2 hoists under that shed. When they do them, the roadworthy guy comes out and he gets underneath the cars and does the roadworthy inspection on them. And so we put the car through that process. Now, as you can see here, we are on dirt. We do have dogs as the security department floating around here somewhere. We don't have concrete, we don't have flags, we don't have salesmen ready to pounce on you when you come in. Although I might pounce on you when you come in, but again, yeah, maybe not. And so what we do is we watch these videos, have a look, and if the car's right for you, all good, come and grab it. But if you want to come out and you have to make an appointment to come and see us, that's all good, because our gates, they are normally closed. And you see the road out the front, we are sort of a bit off the main road, so we're a little bit hard to find. But if you make an appointment, we'll put the dogs away, make sure no one gets bit. Now, like I was saying before, we are on dirt, which very strategically allows me to put a lot of money back into the cars. I don't expect you to believe me when I tell you how well we prepare them, but go and have a look at our Facebook page and see what the crowd think. We have buyers come from all the way up north, like far north Queensland, up Cairns, Townsville, places like that. Way out west, they get the public transport down here and drive their cars home. Now, if you sell used cars and don't prepare them properly, or prepare shit cars, they write shit reviews. The vast majority of our reviewers are more than delighted with their cars because we genuinely put so much effort into preparing them. 97.2% of them go out without any problem, and that's a very hard number to achieve if you don't have robust systems for our 2 full-time mechanics to follow. So that's how it works here. So because of what we put into them, if you ask me, am I negotiable on price? I'll be like, yeah, I'm negotiable, but why do you want to pay more? The reason I'm fixed on the prices is because I can't take out what we put in. And frankly, besides just spitting on myself, I won't take out what we put into them. The cars are all prepared to the same level, and regardless of their price. So that's how it all works here. So please make an appointment before you come out. All the prices are fixed. And what do you get for the car for the price you see it advertised for? Good question, let me tell you. Firstly, it comes with rego out till, I don't know, whatever that is. And have a look up above, it'll tell you what the rego is. Or it'll come with 6 months if that's expired or if it's not registered. It comes with all your stamp duty, transfer fees, government rip-you-off fees, all that's included in the price. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed never written off, guaranteed not stolen, and I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come down. It's got a current roadworthy certificate, and we've also, when it goes through mechanical, we do a fresh service on them, so you have no scheduled maintenance to do for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. If you need help with your finance, there's a link up the top and it says no deposit finance. You can put your details in there, and our finance fella, he'll come back, he'll give you a quote on how much it'll cost you per week to own this fine automobile. If you want to come and pay cash, you can. I would rather you did it by an internet transfer or something like that, because when we get the cash and I count it wrong and make a mistake and the wife and I end up blueing. So best to avoid all that if we pay by internet transfer or by finance, whatever suits you. Well, we do trade-ins, we do extended warranties. I'll show you how that all works when you come down. If you want it, jump on it. The car is priced really cheap. We got it cheap, so we're passing it on cheap. It is in great shape. There's nothing majorly or even minorly wrong with it. Everything's working like it should. It's just a nice, neat, cheap car. Well, I'm Dean. Thanks for watching. If you want it, jump on it. The cheapies like this, especially the Subaru Foresters, don't last long. We get a lot of folks from down Byron Bay, places like that. They come and get them because they sleep in them. So maybe making their own shag and wagon. Who knows what they do. But if you want it, get on it. If not, thanks for watching this video. Give us a thumbs up, all that. I'm Dean, and I look forward to meeting you. See ya.